do you know what? You're actually free human beings. Isn't that quite awesome? No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Free to enjoy. You're also free to torment yourself. But in most ways, you create your own reality. It's not something you create by staying where you are, but if your freedom is something you want, like really want, you jump off that cliff over and over and over and over. Because this life is yours. It's yours to enjoy. This life is yours to enjoy. Yours to investigate. Yours to unfold. And none of the responsibility that you've taken on yourself, which hasn't been rooted completely in life, and that there is where that responsibility is coming from. You're free to undo them. You aren't forced to stay with something you chose 10 years ago, 5 years ago, even a week ago. So what do you want in your life? It's all something you can only answer by listening to that heart and following it, respecting it, living it. And in that there is no limit, there is no limitation, there is no restriction. There's no one you owe that more than yourself. But if there is someone you owe that, it is yourself. That's pretty good news, huh? Also a lot of responsibility. But you know what? You were given the gift of this life. And with that gift comes responsibility. Everything you do and everything you don't do is a choice. And in every moment you do have that choice of following that which is true. Of walking yourself deeper into the loyalty to truth rather than further away from it. Yeah, I want to say that the only rule of this game, in a way, is the change. That change that comes with love, that change that is existence. So in regards to that in you, there's a part probably which would like safety, security, rather than allowing the constant change. Yeah, there's time for everything, and that doesn't mean that, it does. Everything changes constantly. But sometimes we hang on to choices because we're afraid of what is there when we have let go. And sometimes we're afraid of losing something which isn't really even good for us. Which is a really weird game if you think about it. So in some way, the core is that willingness to let go and to let change happen. And obviously that is equal to both letting change happen on a practical level, letting change happen in yourself as well. Because to the extent that you want to stick with that which you know in you, when you really allow yourself to fall apart, you'll see that you are a lot more naked, honest, and real without many of those parts that you're hanging on to. Yeah. It's quite a journey, isn't it? That the depth to which we agree to embrace ourselves as pure life and as nothing, to allow that to become also the depth of intimacy with ourselves as humans, that is in a way what animates the whole thing. Because in that loss of the me as that someone, there is actually a core intimacy of our human beings, which gets to touch and taste and to smell the real scent of life. And if we don't embrace that part, then everything becomes being in so many ways that there's just, in many ways there's just no one home, But when we do embrace also the wholeness of the human, gosh, that's where all of the gifts of this are. That's where our awakening becomes ours, because it doesn't become someone's, It becomes ours as human beings. It becomes our gift. It becomes our pleasure. It becomes our enjoyment. It becomes our surrender. What a joy in that. What a joy in that. What a song in that. What soul in that. Would you gladly lose everything to live your freedom? Would you? If you are willing to lose everything for that, then you just start letting go inside of all of that which you don't need anymore. You can start letting go of those parts of your life which does not support you living this freedom.